Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the career series. The first part of this video is a little more grindy. Been doing some missions, trying to get some money, and so I kind of compiled it into a short little montage of all the missions that I've been doing. So I'll join you once that's over. Enjoy the video. Hello again. From the montage, I have found a airport island, and I realized that it was 30,000. I wanted an air vehicle that could get around really fast and find these boats that were, all the missions were basically search for a boat. So I wanted something small, so I started building my first ever coaxial helicopter, which was actually turned out pretty simple. It's not as scary as I thought it was to build, so maybe I could do a tutorial on that for you guys. It won't take long, but yeah, so you haven't really seen it much by now, but have you ever watched that movie Oblivion? Well, I kind of went for a style of the ship in that. It's not really a conventional helicopter. It's got a little bubble, and the whole engine is on the back, and yeah, 2 blades, is pretty compact, and the fuel usage is about 0.04 or something like that. So it's got incredible range, and the speed is pretty decent, about 26 or so meters a second. But yeah, so I went off with my new helicopter, and I wanted to reveal the map a little bit, I just wanted to have a good grasp of where all the islands were, because, as you know, it's really generated. And I witnessed a helicopter crashing as I went round by Donk Island. I think that was what was over there. But yeah, got an awesome sunset, and here's a little special feature of this. You can actually roll the body as much as you like, but the bubble, I guess, the cockpit will stay completely level. Just a little pivot there that stabilizes it. So I finished up my exploration and landed back at the airport here. Got a new mission, and I added a seating area onto the helicopter because we're going to be rescuing some people at a wind turbine. So a bit of a dodgy landing, but got the fire out on the boat. I got all of them in my helicopter. Took a little bit, but I found out this guy had like a sliver of health and I had no medkits, so he died. And he was kind of stuck behind the seat in the helicopter. And yeah, I didn't know what to do. It was kind of bugging out the helicopter as well. It just wouldn't move. So I had to hold him while standing inside and kind of leverage the altitude hold to get him down to the base. And I had to use the defibrillators, but eventually I got them to the hospital. And yeah, a lot of money there. I travelled back to the harbour island. I wanted to start making a boat. I actually kind of used one of my very first boats, kind of changed it a bit, but you'll see more of that in another episode. Got a new mission again. Again, doing a lot of missions, trying to get my money. I'm going to need a lot, and you'll see why near the end of the video. But it's going to be pretty exciting. And yeah, there's a guy who friggin' slammed his boat into a wall here, and so I had to put his boat out and bring him back. Not really much money for that, about 5k. I did take him to a different hospital this time. This one was at the Sawyer Islands. But yeah, and then back to the helicopter, and there you go, Arctic Rescue. You know what that means. We're going to be going to the Arctic, baby. And so I needed a vehicle that was both fast and had good fuel mileage. So a plane it was, and modular engines, I could be a little bit more, well, modular and flexible. So yeah, that was pretty good. I made a cool little plane, got a cool decal and paint scheme, but I cut out most of the building of this because it took forever. It took me hours to get this plane to function how I wanted. It flew great with the single engine mounted in the middle, and it had great fuel time. I had about like 3 hours, but the heating on this engine, I don't know why, but with 2 radiators, which should have been enough for the amount of cylinders, it kept climbing, and the fuel or the engine safety, temperature safety, would just cut it off and it would sink or crash. And so I had to go for 2 engines, and after a bit of gearbox optimization, I had it flying pretty good. And for more cylinders, or using 1 radiator each, the temperature was fine, which was weird. But yeah, I saved that, and that was all working. And I went and I got another little boat back, another tug mission, and yeah, that was pretty simple. And then I went off and found again another boat. Or no, it wasn't a boat actually. Well, it was a boat. There was the 2 guys. I thought I had to tug their boat back for them, but no, that was an easy mission. And I needed more research. I wanted to put screens in the plane and have more kind of displays. So after destroying my boat into the dock, I spawned the old original survival boat, the old little starting no research one. And I went out looking for crates, but it got dark pretty fast, couldn't find any. So on the sunrise of day 30, I got my plane spawned in and set up, and I don't know if I'm going to be going straight away because I still only have about 40k. I need about 100 to buy a base up in the Arctic. But yeah, hope you guys are excited for that as I am. And well, yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you in the next one.